Hello, I'm Gary DellaPosta, a CPA. Today I want to discuss some of the most recent IRS tax scams that you see on the evening news every night. These scams are designed to prey on people's fear of the IRS. And there are several variations of the scams, but the intent is all the same, and that is to steal your hard-earned money. These phone scams typically follow a script, and the scripts are very similar. The callers get you on the phone, they claim to be employees of the IRS, and even provide you their IRS badge number. You are told you owe money to the IRS, and it must be paid promptly through either a pre-loaded debit card or a wire transfer. If you refuse to cooperate, you are threatened with arrest, deportation, or suspension of your business or driver's license. The caller may become hostile and insulting. If the phone isn't answered, often the scammers will leave an urgent callback request, including a phone number with a Washington, D.C. exchange, making you think it is authentic. The most recent scams were targeting college students and their parents, saying they owed money for a non-existent tax called the federal student tax, and that they wouldn't be given student loans, grants, or financial aid without paying this tax. The scammers also call under the guise of verifying tax return information over the phone. They try to get you to give up your personal information like social security numbers, credit cards, bank account numbers, etc. In addition, there are several now email scams going on. In these, the taxpayers receive emails that appear to be from the Taxpayer Advocacy Panel. And it's about a tax refund. And they're making an inquiry. What they're really trying to do is get you to click on a link in the email. And if they do that, then they can get control of your personal computer and get financial information off your personal computer through malware. The IRS has reported there has been a 400% increase in these types of scams in 2016. Payroll and human resource professionals should be aware of an emerging phishing email scam that purports to be from company executives and requests personal information on employees. Again, these emails are designed to trick the people into giving them information or allowing the scammer to download malware onto their computers. The latest scam, which is just revealing itself in the last several weeks, is a little bit old-fashioned. You actually receive mail from the IRS. It looks exactly like it is from the IRS. And it requests you to send money in the form of mail orders made out to the IRS. The reason you know this is incorrect is because all checks to the IRS are actually made out to the U.S. Treasury, and they do not ask for mail orders. You can actually write a personal check. It is important to note that the IRS will never call to demand immediate payment, nor will they call about taxes owed without first having mailed you a bill. They will never demand that you pay your taxes without giving you the opportunity to question or appeal the amount. They will never require you to use a specific payment method for your taxes, such as debit cards, Western Union, or wire transfers. They will never ask you for credit or debit card numbers over the phone. They will never send you unsolicited email, text messages, or social media messages to discuss your personal taxes. And they will never threaten to bring in local police or other law enforcement groups to have you arrested for not paying. If you get a phone call from someone claiming to be from the IRS and asking for money, here's what you should do. If you know you owe taxes or think you might owe, call the IRS at 1-800-829-1040. The IRS workers there can help you with payment issues and payment plans. If you know you don't owe any taxes or have no reason to believe that you do, please report the incident to the Treasury Inspector General at 1-800-366-4484. And when in doubt, feel free to call me at my office to ask if it's one of the most recent scams. I'm always willing to help.